chest when the pocket's too deep. Two tone in my wrist, lights that make no sense, walk up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, lenses and BMs, lights that make no sense, falling, yeah, fall back too close, you ain't even know me, trust my brothers from way back from the north, it's the end of your, spend it like they owe me.
Don't tap that glass, there's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass. Don't tap.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Chicago Bulls here to defend the home court, playing host to the Western Conference. Here we go. And it's Chicago to start out. And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Coaches. Going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Level.
And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight. Oh, great block from Oden. And this is the type of defender he's capable of becoming.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now, here's Jokic. Here's Asenge. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Dort to the left side wing. Here's Oden. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
Oh, thunderous jam from Oden. The guy has a lot of power.
Pass to Jokic. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Going inside, and it's Greg Oden with the finish.
A nice take from Oden. Solid at creating that avenue there to the rim.
Pass to Jokic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
It's Dort on the wing. Cans it from downtown. Dort got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Giddey. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Here's Oden. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line. And the talent Oden possesses evident. When he's on the floor, he's a difference maker.
And here's Jokic outside. And again, no good by Chicago.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Oden. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
Powering his way through. The defense has to throw more at Oden inside.
Bulls trailed by 14. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They need this. And Oden pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint.
24.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
3 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pass to Johnson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Simmons. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. The Thunder leading by 18. Johnson outside.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Simmons. No scoring in this one. To the paint. Outside Thomas. Pass to Stewart. Johnson over to help. And he uses the glass on the layup.
What I love about Stewart, He never backs down, plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
Outside Williams. Now Green. Here's Johnson. And stolen by Simmons. And Thomas has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Williams gets the bucket.
Doing his thing with that midi. Williams assertive when it comes to looking for his shot.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Johnson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Outside, Simmons. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
So for the Bulls.
Substitution on the court.
1:51 left in the second quarter. Good on the triple. Alasenge's got his second basket of the night.
Smart decision by Giddey to get the ball out for a better look. Just such a good, pure passer.
Williams, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Giddey gets it to go.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
Over in the corner, Green. Jokic with the steal. Here's a Sunday. And he jams it with authority.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Asenge connects from three-point range.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
The Thunder shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Thunder.
And so he makes both from the line. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. It's White on the wing. Over SGA. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Oklahoma City out in front, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Williams. There's the three. Nice defense from Giddey. To the right side. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Jokic has got the first basket of the third quarter for Chicago. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Bruce Ellis's shot is good.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Dort. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 8 points for Lou Dort.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Williams gets the bucket.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Jokic inside. White wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And stolen by Giddey. Here's a Sunday. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Plenty of space. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
It's so easy to see why many are high on Oden. And it's because of his ability to dominate like that.
And Oden sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Stewart in the corner. Lets the three fly. The Bulls with another miss. Pass to Oden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
And the big man, Oden, already so good at creating that call.
Well, Stan, one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
On defense, the Thunder. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Outside, Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Chicago.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oden the screen. Lets it go from the wing. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. SGA's got 10.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Stewart misses.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. White with it. Now SGA defending. Simmons inside. Still scoreless. Pass to Stewart. Outside for Simmons. Here's Buzelis. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been out.
Oklahoma City, 53.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Thunder on D. To the inside. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Down low. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Back to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Here's Asenge. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. That's tipped.
Well, that's great D. That's what happens when you have great anticipation like Josh Giddey.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Asenge. 3-pointers off the mark. The Thunder leading by 23. Now here's Williams. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Thomas with the steal. Here's Giddey. Nice D from Williams.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. And now the Bulls on the break. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Giddey. Johnson up top from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. The drive by Green. Outside Williams. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Pass to Jokic. Back to Giddey. Looking to get back on track here. Another miss by Jokic.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Williams. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And you can tell Williams was feeling that one, letting it fly without hesitation. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Williams. It's rebounded by Herter. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
4 on the shot clock. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls,
Oklahoma City dictating the flow.
Ben Simmons.
And here is Johnson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
running from yourself now. Get it what you told. Never let your guard down. Anywhere you go. In the right place. At the right time. It's still you sinking to the floor. It's never enough. Never enough. Never enough. Never enough. Never enough. It's never
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. It'll be Oklahoma. City off the tip. Oklahoma City calls timeout. Stan, one thing you have to appreciate about these two squads is how energetic and athletic they are.
Yeah, look, even in a league of elite athletes, these teams stand out. The pace is going to be pushed tonight, so that remarkable stamina is going to be tested on both sides.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Here's Oden. Reed with the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
It's Dort on the wing. Launches it. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Pass to Reed. Takes the three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Reed, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Brian, back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
To the inside. Here's Oden.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
George outside. High post Reed. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Dort. Finished off the break. So Dort's got 5.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's SGA. He's got 6. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren maybe slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
Here's Oden. A minute 20 left in the first. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Dort for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside Coulibaly. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. On the wing, Caruso. 19-footer. Doesn't go for him. Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Oden. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. George defending. There's the 3.
Timberwolves foul. Jackson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. And here's Caruso outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Oklahoma City ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you, Ryan.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Green. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves trail by 21. It's stolen by Green. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game here. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers. And the same thing goes as to when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Smith. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Top of the key. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Jones from outside. Hits the trifecta.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
So it's Minnesota now to the paint. Here's McDaniels.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself. It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve. Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
A minute and a half left in the second period. Williams with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jones.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside McDaniels. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A minute 9 left in the first half of basketball. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Here's Westbrook. Reed with the rebound. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Westbrook. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Reed, good.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Westbrook right side. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Coulibaly. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Oklahoma City ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
The 3 from Thompson. Thunder leading by 21. Left side Johnson. Back to Green. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Coulibaly on the wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Brian.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Thompson driving inside.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. On the wing, Green. This one for three. Reed with the rebound.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Johnson inside. Right side, Green. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Shoots over Coulibaly. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Inside. Here's Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren to stop the drought. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, there's the sweet shooting touch from Holmgren. He can knock it down from just about anywhere.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Minnesota with a rebound.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Thompson scanning the floor. No good on the three.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Dort outside. Puts up a three. On target from range. So Dort's got 11 points.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Oden. Six on the shot clock. Now here's Holmgren from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, putting his range to work. Holmgren is a threat at the arc. Believe that.
Reed. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Oh. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Outside for Green. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Rivers. To the middle. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Russell Westbrook, he's adapted to becoming a spark plug off the bench stand.
Well, he's been in this league a long time, B.A., and he's willing to take on whatever role is necessary to produce W's. That's what a professional does.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. High post screen. Outside, Williams. Four on the clock. Pulls up at the elbow. Iguodala grabs a miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And here's Bryant outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Westbrook can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 13. Right wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the building. I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz on the lack. Man, I've been in the back with the in the stars. I've been out front with the thugs and the guards. I've been on the yard with the I only run with I'm popular, I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star running from the car. I drop bars on slaps that knock hard, and I charge for this. I'm sick of the Mars, and I treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. She's in the building and she's feeling herself. She's looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby, you're yourself. Come on, I got your back. We can chill in my Dell. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before 2. We can hit my go get some. If you still wanna kick it, we can. It won't cost you much. I'm a goodbye. On discount, goodbye. I look like Mr. Frank. No dough, you can't with me. Get the out. You still in my deal? You're full of and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. represented. Trey, that's a bad toy. Is it rented? Hardy, hard. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wildin'. I want my own island. Bet you I'ma get it. I switch hit and play with both mitts. I'm after yo. He ain't doing it right. She's after yo scritch. And I'm after hers. With these mackin' words. Nerd, I thought squares stayed sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket skylark. I'm playing my part. I'm Mr. Furley. Quit interrupting. I'm talking to your girlie. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself.